Disney has officially announced that Mulan will release on the Disney Plus streaming service this coming September, following a recent announcement from the company that the film was to be pulled from 2020's theatrical release schedule to an undisclosed date. Originally set for a March 27, 2020 theatrical release, Mulan became one of the first major blockbusters to fall victim to the pandemic. The film was rescheduled for a July 24, 2020 slot, and then again to an August 4, 2020 slot, before being dropped from the schedule altogether. Disney's announcement comes in the wake of the company having already released Artemis Fowl and Hamilton on Disney Plus, with the one and only Ivan headed there later this month. 3 films that the company had initially planned to release theatrically this year. Mulan, however, is the first tentpole film from the company to follow suit. As such, Mulan's release will take a different model and will be released to a new premium section of the Disney Plus app, which will allow on-demand purchases of films. Mulan's Disney Plus release will be set for September 4, 2020 and will cost $29.99 in US dollars to stream. No word yet on how long you'll be able to keep the film in your Disney Plus library after purchase. While this is an enormous hit to cinema chains, Disney is sure to reap huge rewards, considering they'll effectively take in 100% of the gross on the film. And Bob Chapek, Disney's CEO, says the move gives the company the chance to recapture some of our original investment. He also notes that it'll be an experiment to see what kind of subscriber drive it generates, and I'm predicting it's going to be enormous. Chapek also noted that this is a one-off for the studio and not a new business model for their films. So while the studio releasing other 2020 tentpoles such as Black Widow or Pixar's Soul under the same model would seem unlikely, I wouldn't count it out. In fact, I actually think it would be highly likely. Mulan will also release in other territories where Disney Plus is available, including Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and across Europe, and will release theatrically in other countries where the service isn't yet offered and cinemas are open. I'm personally a little bit disappointed that my first experience of seeing Mulan, this big, grand, epic film in the style that we don't often get from Hollywood anymore, won't be in a cinema. I was only 3 days away from seeing it before it got pulled the first time, and while this is a model that I wouldn't usually support myself in these crazy times, it's something that I will make a welcome exception for. I'll just be happy to get a new Hollywood blockbuster this year at one of my most anticipated films any way I can. As long as this doesn't become the norm in Hollywood, I can get behind this for the time being. With an Aussie drop, this of course means I'll be delivering a review for the film as soon as it drops, and will be producing my Mulan franchise ranking video that I had planned for back in March, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And of course, if you're not subscribed just yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. Give this video a like for that little bit of extra support too. But how about you guys out there? How are you feeling about Disney releasing Mulan to Disney Plus? Are you gonna flock to it, or are you just gonna hold off on that theatrical release for that first viewing experience? Throw it away down in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos and you'd like to see more like it in the future, then please don't forget to hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen, as well as that like button down below for that little extra support. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.